As you may have heard by now, there's a new Nokia 3310 in town, 17 years after the first one was released. It's not quite as you remember it though, and really the only similarities the two share are a nice long battery life and these lovely clicky keys.
Some of the most memorable features about the old Nokia 3310 haven't made it over to the new model. The first, interchangeable covers. I remember my mum going down to the market and buying me a whole new customizable case that made me the envy of all of my friends. The second, the ringtone composer. I used to sit at the back of the bus, copying tunes off of my friends' phones. And third, there is the iconic mobile game Snake.
There are some benefits to the new model though. For starters, you get a colour screen this time around, a 2-megapixel camera, you get an MP3 player, a basic video player, FM radio, the thing even accepts Bluetooth headphones. There are a couple of apps too, weather, calendar, a voice note recorder, and there's even some simple internet functionality. You get a WAP browser and you can get at light apps like Twitter and even Facebook. But any of these are really frustrating to use on a sluggish 2.5G edge connection. So I have tried to use this phone exclusively for the best part of a week now. It hasn't gone well. Obviously, I don't have access to most of the apps that I use on a daily basis, and it was really difficult for me to even copy my contacts over to this phone. So it really just doesn't make sense in 2017. Now, even if you are looking for a really cheap phone for a young child or the urban myth of the festival phone, then there are so many better options. You can either get a really cheap phone that just does calls and texts, and Nokia even make other feature phones that are better than this, that are cheaper than the £50 this retails at. So it really doesn't make sense. Even in developing markets where feature phones are still really popular, India for example, this is not appropriately priced. So it just doesn't make sense.
That said, people really are talking about this phone. At MWC earlier this year, it stole the show. And it's probably one of the most keenly anticipated phones of 2017, right?
Yeah, I mean, the hype is most definitely real. Everyone's talking about it, everyone's remembering their old 3310 days, and that works for HMD Global. They've only had the rights to the Nokia name for about a year now. They're pushing a new range of Android smartphones, so the fact that people are talking about Nokia and talking about HMD Global, it's just an absolute masterclass in brand awareness. But if you are actually thinking about buying this phone, you're definitely going to regret it.